Welcome back to Peer Scholar's microlearning series on collaboration and teamwork. In this video, we explore the potential challenges associated with teamwork and strategies one can implement to make teamwork effective. Let's get started. In our last video, we explored the benefits of teamwork. Here's a quick recap. While teamwork has many benefits, it can be sometimes challenging to meet the learning goals and experience meaningful and deep collaboration. After all, it is a complex dynamic of interdependent relationships. Let us look at some of the common challenges of working in teams. These are coordination costs, motivation costs, and intellectual costs. We will discuss these challenges one at a time, while also looking at practical solutions to address them. Coordination costs represent time and energy that collaborative work consumes. For example, the time it takes to coordinate schedules, to exchange emails, and to make decisions collectively. The time spent on each of these tasks may not be great, but together it can be significant. Here are some of the factors that can increase coordination costs. Larger groups mean higher coordination costs. Tasks in which team members are highly reliant on one another tend to have higher coordination costs. While diversity and heterogeneity are highly encouraged and have shown to benefit the final outcomes, it can sometimes raise coordination costs, especially if there are language barriers, cultural differences, and disparate skills among team members. It is important to be aware of this so that strategies can be implemented to decrease rising coordination costs. Let us now look at some of the strategies to help reduce or mitigate coordination costs. If you have the option, work in smaller teams. Optimal group size is 3 to 5 students. If possible, use some class time for team meetings. As team members, you can discuss and assign roles and responsibilities based on skills and interests. Consider using online collaboration tools such as Google Docs, SharePoint, Miro, etc. Preparation is key. It's best to identify time-consuming phases and tasks and prepare in advance. Make sure to schedule regular team touchpoints. Actively engage in open discussion and conflict resolution. Motivation costs refer to the adverse effect on student motivation because of teamwork. These include free riding, social loafing, and conflict within teams. Free riding occurs when one or more team members leave most or all of the work to a few more diligent members. This can erode the long-term motivation of hard-working students. Social loafing describes the tendency of group members to exert less effort than they can or should because of the reduced sense of accountability. This can lower productivity. Conflict within teams can erode morale and cause members to withdraw. If not addressed effectively, conflicts can leave team members with a deeply negative view of teams and teamwork in general. While these challenges can be common in teams and have severe implications on motivation, there are ways to address these. Let's have a look. Start by understanding how working in teams can be beneficial for you. It's a good idea to establish clear expectations for team members by setting ground rules and guidelines. Make sure that each team member has responsibility and accountability for their task with an agreed deadline. If there are conflicts, make sure to address them. If need be, engage your professor to help with conflict resolution. Be sure to integrate regular check-ins, self-evaluations, and peer evaluations to make sure that things are running smoothly. Intellectual costs refer to characteristics of team behavior that can reduce creativity and productivity. These include groupthink, transparency illusion, and common information effect. Groupthink refers to a mode of thinking in which team members tend to accept a popular viewpoint, whether or not the members believe it to be valid, correct, or optimal. Transparency illusion is the tendency of team members to believe their thoughts, attitudes, and reasons are more obvious to others than is actually the case. Common information effect is when the team focuses on information common to all members while ignoring unique, perhaps more relevant information. These tendencies can be common among teams, and can have severe implications on the outcomes. Luckily, there are ways to address these before they affect productivity and the learning process. Let us now look at some of the strategies to reduce intellectual costs. To avoid groupthink, it is often suggested to give time for individual brainstorming before team brainstorming. This forestalls groupthink and helps generate a wider range of ideas. Remember, your team members are not mind readers. Express your thoughts and ideas with clarity and kindness. Assign roles to members that reduce conformity and push the team intellectually. For example, one member can be devil's advocate, another can be the doubter. Remember, the goal is to get along while achieving best possible outcome. Teamwork can be challenging, but it has many benefits. Hence, it's worth investing time and resources to ensure that members get most out of it. It starts by understanding why it matters and what challenges you might be up against. If you are aware, then you can address them better instead of disregarding teamwork as impossible. And don't forget to have fun. Thank you for watching.